So, FAQ. Can you activate an ability card if the listed text would have no effect on the guards or enemies? What? Can you activate an ability card if the listed text would have no effect? Why? When? What? Okay. When an attack is evaded or are additional effects listed on the card also evaded? Okay. I think that... Okay, so if... I don't think if that's... I'm thinking of some examples. Note that an ability must use an attack modifier to be considered an attack. Okay. Let's go to attack. Guards and enemies attack targets using their attack stat. This value can be modified by various means. Can be modified by various means. Doesn't have to. But here it says that if it is an attack that is evaded, so you use the evade I think an evade chip. But if you use the evade chip, it's not an attack. I don't really understand. Note that an ability must use an attack modifier to be considered an attack. It's just not clear to me. If an ability of any kind does not have an attack modifier, it cannot be evaded. Okay. So it should be under evade if you have no modifier, etc. And evade is, where the hell is evade? Evade? Ah, come on, man. It's not in the reference. Oh, it is. Wait, it's called evasion. But you have to know that it's a chip description. It doesn't. It is irrelevant. Just put this alphabetical everywhere. Okay. So after exhausting this, you look at the rest of the page, and then you find evasion on page 8. So what is page evasion? Page 8. It's here. Evasion. Green or purple chip that allows a guard or enemy attack to evade an incoming attack. When this status effect chip is active, the next attack performed against the target misses, but it still counts as an attack. So now it counts as an attack, but note that an attack cannot be evaded if it is not a modifier. I mean, how can you make something so simple so complicated? I'm sure everything will turn out obvious when I play this, but I'm not so sure anymore. Okay, so what did we have? The FAQ. What's this? It doesn't really make sense to have an FAQ in the middle of a reference guide, but I think this would be a nice quiz for people. Okay, so you read the rules, you played a few times. Can you answer the following questions correctly? Can a guard perform a standard attack multiple times during the turn? I think yes. No, a guard may only perform a single standard attack per round in a battle. Oh yes, and standard attack is under A, not under S. Can a chip with multiple resources be used to activate multiple abilities like a double sword or bonus shield, short shield chip? No, you cannot split the resources from chips. to activate multiple abilities. Okay, sword, shield chip. Okay, no, whatever. I'm losing my voice, so I'll have to pause for a bit. General icons, primary icon, secondary icon. AP costs. Bursting. There was one specific card that used bursting. Again, specific bursting. The modifiers. There are also reactions, AI card, special AI. The 8 elements. So this already indicates that it's a pretty huge game, which is nice. Boss icon, limited activation icon, and a lot of dead space. I think we can use the text of the space here for more explanations. And here there specific guards are of a specific class. But class, I never understood what class was. So it's not a chip. It is not a gameplay concept. What the fuck is a class? I think that what they meant by class is that there are certain mentors in the game that you can study at or something, or you can buy. Where was it? And only certain classes can proceed through areas or something. But why do you introduce the term class if you don't define it in class? Nope. Another minor quibble that I have is that it's nice to have the miniatures here. And I guess this is the bad boss that these 4 will battle to at the book 5. But I don't know how to paint them. I don't have a color scheme. I only have the bust and some color choice with brown and gray and black. But I would like to know how they are supposed to be colored. The only thing that you have is here. If you get a game, you want to color them. I'll paint the minis as it's called. It's all brown leather, and but there are many colors here also for the satchel and the sheaths and the backs of shields. The most are fully clothed. Yeah, I'm not sure how to solve that. Maybe I'll just use them unpainted. So that is the small small overview of the Isofarian Guard books as they are. The rule book should give an indication of what kind of game to expect. The game has been expanded, but all the first playtesters reported that the world was a bit lifeless. And there were spikes in the narration, so a long time you had no narration at all, and then you had several pages or minutes to listen, in case of Foreteller. Lots of stuff happening, and then nothing again happening. What I missed in the Isofarian Guard was the maps. They look nice on first glance, the overall maps and the mini-maps. But if you take a closer look, then all kinds of natural laws are not respected. Water flows upward, gates open where there are no ways to enter or to exit. Yeah, sure. The land of Telios has been disrupted by various disasters in the past, but that doesn't change the natural laws. So I think it will be, at worst case, it will be a world where you play for several hours and still have no idea who your guards are or what their personality is, because they always make the politically correct formulaic choices. The combat will be every time hard, and you will limp back to the nearby town, or at inopportune moments you get defeated and you lose everything. Which will be a slog, and then you give up halfway book 1. At the best case, it will be a highly addictive tactical puzzle every time, and there will be some feeling that you get for the characters, and that they rise above just being a bunch of stats and a bunch of specific abilities. And yeah, well, time will tell. I think nobody knows how it will turn out. Well, I'm eager to see future